Hello YouTube, this is the Angel Family. This is me, John, and Tyler. We've both done videos before. We did the discussion thing. Say hello, Tyler? Yeah.
Hello.
So we're going to talk about the most recent update that came out probably by the time this video releases, probably yesterday. If I'm responsible, I'll have some video. I don't know if I'm responsible. So we're going to start by talking about the update itself. What's your opinion?
So far pretty good. I just wish Rockstar would stop drip feeding so bad. I mean, this update's been the biggest the biggest complaint I've had with it.
Yeah,
11 unreleased vehicles.
At least they gave us a good selection to start with, though. You have to give them that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in case you folks don't know what drip feeding is, you have to think about, like the tunables, like, how every week they release a new vehicle? That's how it works. What they do is every week they flip a switch at Rockstar. Well, not literally, but you know what I mean. And it releases the vehicle. They've been doing that for a while now, at least 2 years at this point. They did it for... When did they start, actually?
Good question, but, I mean...
I don't know, but
yeah.
I know one of the earliest examples, I think, was Stunts, or whatever the hell it was called. This Cunning Stunts one. I think that was one of the earliest examples. I think they did a little bit of that. No, Ilgon Gaines did that. Yeah. Or CEO. I don't know, one of them. They did that. But anyways, we're getting off topic. So this is a video about the Tula. It's a very nice, very, very nice plane.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, all the planes on this update have actually been really good, believe it or not. They've all been different. They all fly differently. They look different. They have different customizations for most of them. They did a good job in making each one feel unique. Each one flies differently.
Yeah.
One good thing about each one, though...
Some are more harder to land.
The Starling. Oof. No, but, the Tula, that's a good one. It's basically a miniature flying fortress. It really is. It's very expensive flying fortress, but it's a very good one. If you have the money, go for it. I mean, you can't really have a much finer plane than that thing. If you're thinking Hydra. And I'm sorry, if you're thinking Hydra, piss off. I mean, seriously. Yeah, looking right now, yeah, the Tula is 5,173,000, which is extremely pricey, but I've gotten so much use out of it already. I've used it so much in just a day. Like, I do it for... It's perfect for those missions. Those, smuggler missions. It's perfect. It really is. Yep. It's even better if you have someone flying a jet with you. Like the Molotov. If you have that thing and the Molotov, you're set. Your team's set. You're not going to lose. Really, ever. And you have flares, which the flares, that's something else. But, yeah, it's a very usable vehicle. Can't really think of any problems with it. The only problem is, it's just, if you're using it by yourself, you can't use the flares if you're by yourself in it. And the rear machine guns kind of.
Definitely a multi-person thing.
Yeah, you have to have multiple people.
If you have a big friend group.
If you have at least 3 people, it takes at least 3 men to operate this thing fully. You gotta have the pilot, the guy running the flares, and you gotta have the guy on the machine gun. Now, the guy on the machine gun is the most boring job, I think, because you can't really see anything.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult.
You can't see anything. And that's your only offense besides the front guns, which really the front guns aren't very good either. So, that's really your only defense. But it's a very practical vehicle. You can take it off just about anywhere. I had an interesting situation earlier. I was out in La Muerta, I think. Wherever. Oh no, Marietta Heights. I was near there. And there's like a little, like on the bridge in between Marietta Heights garage and like the rest. I was stuck in that little area right next to Unit 2. And I couldn't get out. So what I did was I just pointed up. I tried to get myself pointed up, and I used that JADO system. And yeah, if you're by the way, if you're gonna buy this thing, use the JADO system. That thing's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, what it does is it attaches a bunch of rockets to it that you can use when you launch to launch a lot easier. It's like a launch assistance program, and it works really well.
Yep, it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Some planes kind of require it, because, yeah, it'll take millennia to get off the ground, and this would be one of them situations where this does need it.
Yeah, this is a very slow plane otherwise. If you modify it, it's usually fine. One thing you do need to do is change the maneuverability. I have mine personally on the race one. It's very finicky, but it works so well. You can turn this thing like a fighter jet. Seriously. It's and the VTOL mode. I mean, God, the VTOL mode. That thing's awesome. If you're having issues hitting things, or you need to support someone, like have the guy on the back on the gun supporting someone, that's perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah. And when dropping bombs out of it in VTOL mode, that's just, a good...
Yeah, and speaking of the bombs, there's 4 different types? Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
There's a standard explosive, which is none special. The incendiary ones, which really are not practical, but man, they're pretty. Like, they got a lot of fire.
They're fun.
Yeah, they're fun. And then you got the gas ones, which I don't really see how that'd be useful.
Was an interesting turnout. Because I originally thought it's going to be like tear gas, which never gets used. Like, let's be honest here. It's useless. Why is it here?
I think it's just there as a gag, to be honest.
Yeah, tear gas, yeah. But the gas bombs,
they're
if
effective.
you drop it on someone unexpectedly, you could probably secure yourself a kill or two.
Yeah.
Because it drains your health really fast.
Like, compared to tear gas is sort of chops at it for a little bit. This actually full-on drops your health bar. Like,
yeah,
it drops
it goes at a rapid rate.
Yeah. So, the customization on this thing is actually pretty extensive for what it is. One thing I forgot to mention is this thing can land on the ocean, in the water. And you can still use that JADO system we talked about earlier on the water, too. It's great. It really is.
Yeah.
So the customization, it's just like every single other plane. You can, you of course change the armor, you can, do all that. You can do different countermeasures, different bombs, like we mentioned. Certain planes you can add, like, rocket boosters to 1, like the Starling. That thing's mental.
Yeah.
Something I've noticed out of subject. They've been adding every single update since the car update. They've been adding rocket vehicles.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining.
It's the new trend.
Well, we can't really complain. Yeah, but there's armor, countermeasures, which is like chaffs, flares, and smoke. Engine, there's standard engine stuff. Handling, I recommend race handling, like I said earlier, because this thing handles like you wouldn't believe. There's different liveries, you can change different colors. This thing sells for a lot when fully customized, by the way. It sells for $2.45 million. $2,450,000. That's a lot. There's the jet assisted takeoff, which is $190,000. And then you got like the bombs. You got cluster, your explosive. You got primary weapons, which is just like 50 cal in the back or a minigun. Or you can do dual. If you're a fun person, you'll do dual.
Yeah, because when life gives you an option to have 2 50 cals next to each other,
do it.
Why not?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so...
Practical, yes, but fun, yeah.
So, let's talk about the value. Now, let's look at the value here. So, you're not going to make your money back on this for a while. You're really not.
Yeah.
It's just so expensive. You're just not... not a lot of people are going to be able to afford it. You're probably not going to see it much.
Yeah.
One thing that we would recommend is if you're gonna get it, get
the trade price.
Yeah, get the trade price. What you gotta do for that, I believe, is 21 cells, I think?
Yeah, I think.
I'll look real quick, but, yeah, the value, you gotta do 21 air freight. That's actually not bad. If you're active with it, you can do it.
And it knocks off, like, a good
$2
million.
Yeah.
So it's just like, why not?
Yeah.
If you have deep pockets like us,
Yeah, I'd rather not discuss how much we have money on there. We're probably gonna get
Yeah.
reported now.
But I'm just saying, I'm not saying numbers, I'm just saying, as in, we have deep pockets.
So we can, afford it. But yeah, I'd say if you're looking for something fun and actually practical to do with your friends, and you have money burning a hole in your pocket, this is a good buy. It really is.
Good buy.
It's a good buy. It's it's fast, it's useful, it's practical. Only problem is expense. It's just so expensive. Like, it really is. But yeah,
I would suggest getting the trade price on it for you to like make your money back quicker on it.
Yeah, because
But
I haven't seen how much a full hanger sells for yet, but it's not gonna be much. I'm feeling it's gonna be just about as much as the executive stuff. I'm not expecting much. I'm really not.
It'd be still okay.
Yeah.
But it's more efficient option out of everything thus far that has been released on release day.
Yeah, because you got like the Alpha, you got the Ultralight, the Havoc. Ultralight's a weird one. There's like a 7x62 machine gun you put on it that allows you to like actually properly free aim on it, and there's like a stealth rotor you can put on it, like reduces your stuff, like your visibility on the map, which is kind of weird. I don't see how that'd be useful. We need to do some testing with that, but yeah, and a really good one actually is the Molotov, but that's for a video for another day if we ever get around to doing it.
We will.
But yeah, so I can't really think of anything else. We've really covered everything.
Yeah.
I
would recommend it for. Yeah, I recommend it. It's efficient. Not efficient as a solo operator, but if you have friends,
it's great.
It is really efficient.
Yeah, it's great.